TOA community, welcome back to the channel. How you doing, everyone? Hope you're all well. Robert Linkle with TrainingTheOlderAdult.com. Okay, I want to talk to you about one of our programs. So this is one of the workouts that we have coming up for August. Okay, I know we're just about, at the time of this video, it's July, but we're a month ahead in our programming. And I like to do this because I want to showcase and show people that we don't just make up stuff. We're creating workouts with a purpose. There's an intention. We just went through a 10-week progression to improve lower body muscular endurance, okay? The way we test that is with a sit-to-stand test. So we did that 10 weeks ago. We just retested. Now we're going into a upper body muscular endurance test. So I wanted to show you this, okay? This is, again, our third workout of the month. We're just kind of building into this. This is going to start off here with mini band bridges, reverse eagles, etc. All of our mobilities, these are all ones that we do. They're all libraried in our library. If you haven't seen our TOA Select, we have all these videos with each one that kind of teach everything, okay? Then we're gonna do a little bicep curl to an overhead press. We're gonna do a squat to a high pull. Between those two lifts, we pretty much warm up every joint in the body. We get everything ready for all of these movements. The only thing we wouldn't be primed and ready to do would be to do any split squats or step ups, because we didn't do anything of a split action, but we hinged, we rode, we pulled, we pushed. We did all that to make sure it's ready, but notice the workout doesn't have any lunges in it, okay? Doesn't have any step ups in it. It's all kind of a sagittal and pre-exhaust workout. So one of these, this is called our Fun Friday or Fun Saturday. It's kind of our fun family style workout. This first little section is called a pre-exhaust. Now, we don't tell the clients it's a pre-exhaust. We just do this part and we say, go work hard. Push yourself. Don't worry about overdoing it. I'm not going to ask you to do anything that's incredibly difficult here in just a few minutes. No, just go lift. Just go have fun. So we're going to do some machine style curls. It looks like you're running in place, super hard on the core, gets a good pump on the arms, fills up the sleeves, if you will. Then you're going to go to a band or a pulley, do some tricep extensions. We're going to get into a hinged fly position, hinged over, big long arms on a fly position. And then we're going to finish with some face pulls, low or high, depending where they want. 9s, 12s, 15s for sure, maybe 18s if we have enough time. We give them about a 15-minute window for that, okay? So you are capped on reps, but you're also capped on time. Just depends on how each facility, how each trainer, how each time session, are you doing 45 minutes, 30 minutes, etc. We try to make it work and fit for a little bit of everybody, okay? So then we go into the high intensity, and you might recognize these volumes as Tabata, 20 on, 10 off, 8 reps in a row. Remember, anything other than that is not Tabata. Okay, if you are calling that anything else, that's not Tabata. It's just an interval now. Okay, the Tabata means 20, 10, 2 to 1 work rest ratio for 8 sets. That is Tabata. Anything else, you're like, oh, we're doing Tabatas of 30, 15. No, you're not. You're doing interval training of a 30, 15. That's still 2 to 1, but it's not Tabata. Okay, I know it's one of those things, and I don't take it personal if you're like, oh, I do that all the time. I used to as well. I thought Tabata meant intervals, okay? But then I learned about it, and Dr. Tahat, etc., all this, who, by the way, there is some evidence out there to suggest that he simply read an article of someone else's research, so we should be calling him, it's like Dr. Inkankawa or something like that. We should be calling him Inkankawas. Again, I'm sorry if I don't remember the name exactly, but Tabata might be pulling out a little something over the shade over the wool of the camel or the cow, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, longest rant. Anyway, okay, kettlebell, take it, leave it. Tillies, I trademarked that, by the way. So if you want to call it a Tilly, you got to put a little C with my name under. I'm just kidding. Tillies, take it, leave it. Down, take the weight, down, leave it. Down, take it, down, leave it. Good opportunity for 20 seconds for people to really work some individual non-eccentric base, like no stretch reflex, basically. They're just pure deadlifts every single time. You don't get any stretch reflex from the rep before. And then if you want to add a little pop, a little jump into it, super cool, okay? Good old school and old-fashioned bench press. This one sucks because you only get 10 seconds to sit up, shake out your arms, you got to lean right back again and go. So the up and the down, the transitions are super important. But again, we're trying to get high tempo consistency. See what I say on the bottom there? I want to get after it, but be consistent. So what I mean by that is if we're benching and you're going to do the first set and you're like 20 seconds, go as hard as you can. I do 18 reps, 18 reps. The next set, I went so hard, I only get 15. And then the next set, I get 12, and the next set, I get 9, and then I end up with 7s all the way through because I went out way too hard. But if I ended up doing 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 13, 13, 13, right? And then I end by just dropping 1, that's what I wanted. So it's like an 80 to 85% effort every time you do this, okay? Bench press, When you're done, we get right into kettlebell swings, okay, and or tempo RDLs, basically a fast RDL if people can't swing. And then we finish with some kind of seated row, horizontal row, either from a pulley or a band, right? And so you get to work through that 4, 8, 12, 16 minutes of actual work. We take a minute of rest in between each one. That's a 20-minute little circuit, just like that. Worked all the way through this. Again, a lot of sagittal action, but that's the target of what we're focused on here. Still training the full body, quads, hamstrings, glutes. We got some lower body in there, but we really targeted the upper half. There's a why for everything. If you're not programming like that, okay, and again, there's many different ways to train. I totally get it. You want to do more body weight, you want to do more kettlebells, you want to whatever. It doesn't matter to me. As long as you're moving resistance and you can answer why, you're doing a great job. Much love to all of you out there. Any comments, questions, hit me up down below. If not, continue to fight your good fight against sarcopenia, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.